after following that wonderful song, don't you feel successful?
Yes.
And really, the good news is we all are successful. The barriers that are within our minds sometimes prevent us from realizing the success we truly are. I've had a blessed life. I've been in academia. I was for 15 years. And 2 years ago, I was offered the opportunity to be a vice president at a university. And that was like, whoa, that's what I always achieved, what I hope to achieve. But at that time, I did a little self-reflection, and I thought a lot about one of my favorite sayings from our good teacher, Buddha. And Buddha says that success is not the key to happiness, but rather happiness is the key to success. And although it pumped my ego up to be a vice president and to have a beautiful condo that overlooked the Pacific, I realized that there were conditions of the world that I compromised, and I was unable to really follow my true passion, which was to be a teacher, but a teacher of higher consciousness. And so I made the shift and moved here to Palm Springs. And look what I found, a wonderful and beautiful community. Blessed, blessed, blessed beyond what I thought I could ever be blessed. Did everyone notice the Buddha moon this last week? Beautiful full moon. And as we look up into the sky and the heavens and we just see the beauty and wonder of this beautiful moon reflecting its light back from the sun, I realized the great power we have, because unlike the moon, we are light. The source of light is within us. And that source shines brighter than any moon. We are of stardust. Science of Mind teaches us that it is our nature to be successful. We are born to be successful. And as an anatomist that studied the body for many, many years, the success built into the physical form is amazing in itself. You have a universe of millions of cells that all harmoniously work with one another. So you rule a kingdom, and that kingdom is within you. And Science of Mind teaches us that as we access the power of universal mind, and we feel that oneness with Source, with God, we know that miracles are able to happen. Now, as that beautiful star of light we are, from time to time, the conditions of the world can cause us to dim temporarily. And I like to classify those three conditions in three categories. First, there's the emotions of fear and guilt. And it's important to address them, to feel your emotions, but shift them. Shift from the fear and guilt to love and innocence, because that's your true nature. That's your light that shines within. The second category are thoughts of judgment and condemnation. And if we can shift those thoughts to innocence, to gratitude and approval, we'll make that light shine even brighter. And the third and most important area I find that blocks our ability to really truly shine are the beliefs of separation and sacrifice. And if we can shift to the principles of unity and oneness and connect with our higher self, our higher being, then we truly can shine. Now, in order to connect with your higher self, we live in a beautiful environment. There are over 300 miles of hiking trails within Palm Springs. And nature, to me, is the great teacher. And I love to spend as much time as I can exploring nature, because in the beauty of nature, I see myself and I realize the godness within. I have found when I help people understand how to connect with their higher selves, there are four ways. The first way is through your dreams, and making an effort on a regular basis to pay attention to your dreams. During your dream state, your consciousness shifts into the subconscious and the superconscious minds. This is your psychic mind. This is your telepathic mind. Your mind that allows you to connect to all there is. And if you set the intention of your dreams and pay attention to the feelings and signs and symbols associated with them, you will realize the great potential for all the questions you have are answered within. The second way I find to be really important to connect with your higher self, to shift toward this success consciousness, is through meditation. There are many, many ways to meditate. I teach a workshop on meditation, and people are amazed at how much they already meditate without knowing they're meditating. Because when you get into doing something you're very passionate about doing, cooking, gardening, cleaning, and you lose your mind, you lose track of time, you get into space, you get out of that head, and you make a connection. You unite with your higher self. The third way I feel we can connect with our higher selves is through inspirational speaking. And this organization gives us a great opportunity on Wednesday nights and Sundays to see inspirational speakers. They allow the source within them to come through them. And the fourth and final way I see we can connect to our higher selves is through automatic writing. And one of the great treasures I have found living in the energy of this beautiful Palm Springs is in my ability to connect and channel writings. And it's just a testimony to how when we get out of our own head and we connect with our higher self, the beauty and glory of everything can come through us. This week, as I was preparing, I asked my guides, through my higher self, if they could help present an affirmation to you all to help you understand how to shift to success. And surprisingly, the word grace came up. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to share this with you. This was written in 10 minutes. So it doesn't come from me, it comes from up above. I can't take the credit for it, but I certainly am blessed that it came through my consciousness. So if I could just take a minute, if you wouldn't mind just closing your eyes and feeling this within your heart. God's elegant care dwells within your spirit. The generous gift of love within your heart. Tender and friendly feelings of gentle kindness greet your soul with affectionate hugs. Innate thoughts that inspire the mind to a welcoming recognition of the higher self. Insightful beliefs that create genuine splendor. Good intentions flourish with charming kindness. Enthusiastically encouraging the illumination of hope. Brilliantly uplifting the conviction of faith. Gracious wishes for the harmony of oneness. Loveliness thrives with the will of appreciation. Merciful delight embraces your entire being, compassionately welcoming God's offering of grace. So I just wanted to show to you that the magic, when we open ourselves to our higher selves and we connect with that divinity within us, to me that's true success. It's important that we pay attention to the conditions of the world and how easy it is to get caught up in what might feel successful. When I looked in Webster's dictionary what success stands for, it's intended outcome accomplished. But what's important is the intentions behind the outcome. And one of the things that that Science of Mind teaches us so wisely is that we choose our thoughts, and our thoughts manifest our reality. They manifest who we are. And so it's really important to align with those higher thoughts so that you truly can find happiness, which is success. The great master teacher Jesus said, "For what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and suffer the loss of the soul?" It is my hope that today these words will help you connect with your soul, to bless your soul, to honor your soul, and to help understand your purpose of being here. As I stand before you, I am your good guinea pig who came to the desert and learned that success truly is aligning your consciousness with your higher self. That success is being aware of your connection to Source. And success is embracing the divine love that thrives within your heart. Thank you for this opportunity today. God bless you, and I wish you much success and much happiness. Namaste.